And there's a shot earlier of the Jazz preparing for action. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. With Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And it's time for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And here's a look at our starting lineups, sponsored by State Farm. Okay, first for the Bulls. Harper's out there with Michael Jordan. We've got Longley. Then there's Pippen, and it's Rodman in at the 4. And looking at the Jazz, John Stockton out there with Jeff Hornacek. We've got Foster. Then it's Keith, and it's Malone in at the 4 slot. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. And here's Stockton. He dishes it to Malone. Back to Stockton. Shoots over Pippen. A nice shot by Stockton. Stockton's got the first points up on the board here for the Jazz. Harper dishes to Pippen. Outside Rodman. Back to Pippen. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And that one's good.
Man, he makes a lot of tremendous plays at that end of the court. We see it from him every game.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Look, Kevin, the head coach for the Jazz gave me just a couple of moments to catch up with them. He said they can't get too predictable offensively, going up against an alert and clever defensive ball club. He told me, quote, "When a defense knows what's coming next, it becomes pretty easy for them to slow you down. We need to keep them guessing, show them different looks, and that's a challenge for our staff. Kevin, let's see if they get it done."
Thanks for the report, Doris. Guys, what do you do to spread this defense out?
Well, I think you've got to come at them with a variety of offensive looks. Try to keep them guessing, keep their rotations a little bit off rhythm.
As usual, Steve, you're all over it. You've got to keep switching things up on them so they can't get settled into a defensive rhythm or groove. So give them something they don't expect.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Hornacek. It's Hornacek again missing. Chicago with the ball. It's a... Oh, what a play!
Oh, look at that.
That is a...
Bringing down the house. That's no everyday play right there, guys.
Is he getting an assist on that? Probably.
I don't think so.
An incredible pass to himself.
I'll tell you what, though. It does keep the defense off balance. You're so shocked that somebody would do that you sort of get out of the way, and by the time you recover, it's too late.
Now Harper makes the lead pass. And Scottie Pippen the bucket on the assist from Ron Harper.
That's how you exploit that defense. Take the ball right to the basket.
Now Stockton. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Malone. Pass to Keith. Feeds it to Malone. Over Rodman. Malone, good. The Bulls leading by 3. Harper the pass to Jordan. Lets it go with a 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Pretty impressive. 5 straight makes to start this game.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Stockton kicks to Malone. The pass to Keith. He kicks to Foster. Passes it to Keith. That's good.
Guys, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look there. That's good basketball.
Chicago with the ball. They lead by 4. Back to Pippen. Puts it up from 15. Utah with the rebound. Here's Stockton. Hornacek, a screen on Harper. Stockton. Shot's good.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Here's Harper. To the middle. Jordan. Keith grabs the miss.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
A shot by Stockton, no good.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
And that one's good by Rodman. Jazz trail by 4. Stockton outside. He feeds it to Malone. Longley on him. Malone gets the bucket. Malone's got his second basket of the game. And so here is Chicago. Harper dishes to Jordan. Back to Harper. Now the dish to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Longley goes right up. Keith grabs the miss. And here's Utah. Trailing by 2. And Stockton, here we go. Here's Malone. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Malone's got 6 points. And here is Jordan. 8 points for him. Outside for Pippen. Here's the 3. Here's Longley. That drops.
He was not to be denied that time, guys. Fought his way to the glass and came up with the points.
Harper against Stockton. That's tipped. He passes to Malone. Working on Rodman. The jump hook. And Utah again with the bucket.
They continue to barrel their way inside, and when's the defense going to adjust?
Well, I'm asking the same question myself, partner. I mean, that's 8 points out of their last 10 coming inside.
Pippen, guarded by Keith. It's Pippen with the drive, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Well, he took that defender head on and threw down the two-hander power jam.
Straight power there, guys.
Well, you got to love his determination.
Stockton against Harper. Stockton with it. Pass to Keith. Dishes it to Malone. Shot clock at 6. Here's Stockton. Shot denied. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Throws it up high. Harper, no good.
So hard not to go for it when you see that chance at the alley-oop.
Bet he wishes he hadn't, though.
And Stockton, here we go. Here's Foster. It's hauled in by Pippen. Pippen's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Chicago leading. And they double up Jordan. And now Rodman inside. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And the Jazz with some changes. Greg Ostertag, he's checked in for Foster. And it's Anderson in for Keith. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Chicago. Kerr comes in for Ron Harper. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. The drive by Jordan. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Jordan's got 10.
He has taken over this game, guys. I don't know what else you can say about it.
Stockton passes to Anderson. Over Pippen. The Jazz with another miss.
Hey, the defense was right there, just waiting, doing a nice job of anticipating that play.
Steve, every team needs tough interior defense to be successful.
It has been all offense here early.
It sure has been. I mean, both teams clicking, and it's been an entertaining game as well, guys.
Stockton kicks to Malone. There's the pass to Ostertag. It's stolen by Rodman. Kicks it to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. The feed to Kukoc. The tray. Good. Kukoc has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Good field goal percentage shooting to this point. They're really knocking down their shots.
Yeah, hot start offensively has them in full control here. They're in the driver's seat, no doubt.
Stockton kicks to Anderson. Back to Stockton. Inside. Hornacek dishes to Malone. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Back to Jordan. Hornacek against Pippen. And that one's good. And it's an 11-point Bulls lead.
This game is really going their way early. What a lead they've built up.
And that's thanks to their performance offensively. In large measure, I mean, they're actually scoring with ease here.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
He just is not happy with how his team is executing. And they've been on the wrong side of this run. It's time for a momentum shift.
You know, sometimes just getting off the court, taking a break, and coming back out fresh will give you a chance to pull together.
Isley's checked in for the Jazz. The Bulls also changing it up. Wennington, he's checked in for Rodman. And it's Harper in for Scottie Pippen. Now, here is Hornacek. Looking for his first bucket of the game. And it's Malone missing. The drive by Jordan with the lead pass. Wennington. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. And the Bulls lead by 13.
Well, that makes 5 of their last 6 makes coming from inside.
Yeah, really focused on getting the ball into the paint because they're taking advantage of very porous defense down there.
Here's Isley. He dishes it to Anderson. Shot clock at 5. Looking to end the drought. Rebounded by Wennington.
They're in attack mode early, guys, really cleaning up the glass.
Well, it's +5 in rebounding here in the first quarter. I mean, in a 4-quarter game, if that margin continues, that's +20 rebounds. That would be almost assuring a win.
Jazz trail by 15. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Malone, guarded by Kukoc. Antoine Carr, he's checked in for the Jazz. Stockton comes in for Isley. The Bulls also changing it up. Simpkins comes in for Wennington, and Bushler's subbed in for Ron Harper. Carr with the screen on Kerr. Stockton passes to Ostertag. Kukoc with the steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Makes the alley-oop pass.
Making it look easy out there.
Yeah, it's been a lopsided affair on the floor, guys, and on the scoreboard.
And the Jazz with possession here. 17-point game. And the Jazz call time here.
He can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up in the paint.
They're just way too porous as a defense right now. A lot of holes in that defense. It's a good time to use the timeout here.
For the Jazz, Foster's checked in for Ostertag. Malone comes in for Antoine Carr. And it's Keefe in for Anderson. The Bulls also changing it up. Rodman comes in for Simpkins. And Scottie Pippen is subbed in for Bushler. And Foster backs in. Keefe feeds it to Stockton. He kicks to Hornacek. Shot to stop the run. Can't get it to go. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Kukoc for three. Kept alive. Rodman kicks to Kukoc. Outside Jordan. Kerr guarded by Keefe. That's blocked. Rodman dishes to Jordan. Kerr. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
Well, when it comes to him, you can't say enough about his three-point shooting. You know, even under duress, he's more accurate than most people are from downtown.
And Steve, you touched on something there. Want to revisit it. Even when he's got a defender in his jersey, he's unaffected. There aren't a lot of shooters that good. It's very hard to disrupt him from his shooting rhythm.
And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Bulls moving the ball around. Kerr scooped up. Out to Kukoc. Fires for three, and the shot is good. Kukoc has got 6 points.
You know, not everything's falling for them, but they're definitely capitalizing on their second effort.
Well, you know you're going to miss shots in this game, so you've got to attack the boards and continue to get yourself second chance opportunities. That's exactly what they're doing.
So it's Utah now. The Bulls knocking down the three. Keefe. That's good.
Well, the D just letting them go inside with impunity. Way, way too easy.
That's 10 of their last 12 points now in the paint area.
Now here's Kukoc. 6 point.
Oh, ridiculous.
Tore it down that time. Yeah, he flushed that one down and then hung around to marvel at his work a little bit.
Getting acquainted with that rim.
And giving the photographers an extra second or two, I guess.
Special thanks to Sprite for that sweet replay. Keefe missing.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Get open.
And Stockton, here we go. Passes it to Hornacek. Shot is off. Good D by Jordan.
And total domination on the glass by them so far.
Well, the anticipation has been outstanding, exquisite. I mean, it seems like they've got an extra sense as to know where the ball is coming off.
Stockton kicks to Malone. Blocked. And they get it back. Jacks up a three. No good on that last second attempt there. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Bulls out front, running away with this one. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
Really good sign offensively the way they started this game out, getting a lot of hoops from close range.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to get baskets inside. I know you were a three-point shooter, Steve, and a really good one, but it's always easier to score in the paint.
On offense, here are the Jazz. Now here's Stockton. He feeds it to Malone. Cannot hit. Harper against Stockton. And here is Harper. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Kerr, the pass to Harper. Lets it go from deep. And the Bulls, another three.
And those are shots he shouldn't be afraid to take. He can make them.
Stockton with it. Gets it to go. Stockton's got 6.
That's exactly what they had in mind on that possession.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Kerr's shot is good.
That's 9 straight points coming off 3 3-pointers. The defense just getting shelled.
Steve, the threes are killing them. I think they've got to find a way to chase them off the three-point line.
Now here's Stockton. Ostertag, a screen on Harper. Stockton passes to Ostertag. Hammers it home.
Boy, taking it hard to the rack for the big throwdown.
And give an unofficial assist, Clark, to his teammate for setting the screen that freed him up.
Man, good call, Kevin. That was really the key to the play.
Smooth sailing for Chicago. Down low, here's Harper. Gets it to go. Harper's got 5 points now this quarter.
Points in the paint have been the main course, or main entree, if you will. They just keep pounding it inside.
Well, they're seeing no resistance defensively in the paint area, so the defense has got to be tougher.
Now, here's Kerr. 10 points for him. Here's Isley, defended by Kerr. 4 on the clock. With 1 on the clock, Anderson's shot is off.
They have really been a group of glass eaters out there today, fellas. I mean, just devouring any and all rebounds.
And I think that's the difference in the game right now. A double-digit lead in that category.
Back to Stockton. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Good.
Soft defense right there. Way too soft.
Smooth sailing for Chicago. Kerr the pass to Wennington. And he slams it in one-handed.
You know, the dunk was great, but I didn't care for that interior defense there, guys. It was non-existent.
You're right, Clark. You know, it was way too easy. I don't think the coach liked it either. Look at it. Look at that face. Uh-oh.
It doesn't get much easier than that. They have got to tighten up their defense. That was embarrassing.
And the Jazz call time here.
Coach can't be pleased with their inconsistency on the defensive glass. They've been caught taking pictures out there. They're watching, as opposed to getting in there and securing the orange.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Carr comes in for Karl Malone. And it's Hornacek in for John Stockton. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Simpkins, he's checked in for Longman. Rodman comes in for Wennington. Scottie Pippen's checked in for Tony Kukoc. And Michael Jordan subbed in for Steve Kerr. The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the game.
Jeff Hornacek. 2 shots.
Easy boys, come on!
And that one falls for Hornacek. And the Jazz with some changes. Malone comes in for Antoine Carr. And it's Stockton in for Isley. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Chicago. And so Hornacek nails both of them. Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Steve enjoys that too.
Yeah, that's the best part of the game. In a 5-man team game where the ball moves, there's so much unselfish play. It's beautiful to watch.
Went for the 2-hand throw down there, needed safety and power.
That's how you do it.
Yep.
No, nothing fancy, but he finished with force.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. Now Stockton. He's got 8. Hornacek outside. Clock at 6. The dish to Malone. Stockton. There's the triple. Rebound by the Bulls. Jordan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Rodman. And the layup falls. Rodman's got 6.
He will fight you down low, guys. Really battles in there. He comes up with a lot of second chance buckets.
Stockton dishes to Malone. It's Hornacek on the wing. Lifts up. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Yeah, trying to put a little mustard on the hot dog there. That was just convert the shot. Come on.
Kukoc can't get it to go. And here comes Stockton. Pass to Anderson. Here's Ostertag. Anderson kicks to Malone. He passes to Anderson. Tries yet again. Rebounded by Rodman. Rodman's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
He's been an absolute non-factor. 0 factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
Now here's Rodman. He has 6. The fadeaway. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Rodman's got 8 points.
Carving them up inside there, Kevin. I mean, the defense has been vulnerable in there.
Yeah, that's 3 straight field goals in the paint area. That's really good offense.
Dishes it to Anderson. The pass to Hornacek. Leads him in there. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. A different look for Utah. Foster's checked in for Ostertag. And it's Keefe in for Anderson. The Bulls also changing it up. Bushler's checked in for Pippen. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Ron Harper. This has been a one-sided affair.
Man, they've done a really nice job of extending their lead, Kevin.
The drive by Jordan. Jams it with authority.
The one-handed flush. Very nice.
A nice, strong finish there.
Just punched it home.
Here's Stockton. 8 points for him. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
It's 2 fouls now here in the first half, so we'll see if they let him try to play through it.
Second team foul.
They need this one. Kicks it to Malone. Tony Kukoc comes up with the rebound. Kukoc has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Now that's how you execute an alley-oop there, fellas.
And with an exclamation point, too, on the finish, throwing it down hard.
What a terrific play on both ends.
And here's Utah. Stockton outside. Kicks to Malone. Guarded by Kukoc. Good luck. And Malone puts it in. Malone's got 10 points in the game. Here's Kerr. He's got 10. Michael Jordan on the wing. And it's Chicago scoring again.
I'm just so impressed with his focus, Kevin, because even with the defender flying at him, he still finds a way to hit those shots on the perimeter.
And, you know, he's got another skill that you love to see in a player. The ability to create a high-quality shot for himself off the dribble.
Count that one. 12 points for him.
No question about it, guys. He's been one of their best performers today.
The feed now to Kerr. For the 3. No luck. The Jazz go the other way with it. It's Hornacek on the wing. Lets it go from 14. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton. Stockton's got 3 assists in the game. The drive by Jordan. Baseline jumper. It's Chicago with another win. Here is Stockton. He's got 8. He dishes it to Hornacek.
Boy, look at the rebound totals. He is absolutely dominating out there.
Boy, that's been something to watch. My goodness.
And that one's good.
There's that transition offense. It's been big for them in this game.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, that's what they've had working for them. Speed. They've upped the tempo whenever they've had the chance.
Now here's Stockton. Malone is doubled. Feeds it to Foster. Pass to Keefe.
Malone.
6 on the shot clock. He kicks it to Malone. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Stolen away. Here we go, one-on-one. Jordan, the pass to Kerr. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, that's been nice, efficient work, guys, that he's been doing. I mean, we haven't seen him take many bad shots, and that's the sign of a mature, poised player.
Now here's Stockton. Here's Hornacek. And that one's good. Hornacek's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, after a slow first quarter, he's starting to pick it up a bit here.
And the pass to Bushler. The 3. And it's Stockton with the rebound. Stockton's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Malone. Malone's got 14 points for the game. And Chicago has possession. Kerr kicks to Jordan. To the paint. Here's Kukoc. The shot no good. So Utah will take it the other way. Stockton with it. He's got 8. And the rejection by Rodman.
Well, I tell you what, guys, his struggles from the field have definitely taken their toll on the team today.
And a missed layup.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
Here's Stockton. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Take a look at what Stockton's done. He has 8 points, and he's been delivering a healthy dose of helpers, too.
Yeah, he really is. He's always looking to make the pass. His head up, eyes up, trying to find the open teammate.
The Jazz shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
You can hit these.
Free throw good, Stockton. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Greg Ostertag, he's checked in for Foster. Carr comes in for Karl Malone. Anderson, he's checked in for Keefe. And Isley subbed in for Jeff Hornacek. The Bulls also changing it up. Luke Longley's checked in for Rodman. Wennington comes in for Tony Kukoc. And it's Harper in for Bushler. And Stockton drops them both.
Now, we've seen this club do a much better job of being assertive at the offensive end. They're drawing some fouls and getting some free throw opportunities.
Steve, how many times have we talked about it? If you want to get back in a game like this, you have to be the aggressor. And getting to the line is part of that.
Here's Isley. And that one's good.
You know, really doing a good job of getting into the teeth of that defense here.
Yeah, they're having their way in the paint right now, guys. That's 6 of their last 10 points coming inside the lane.
The drive by Jordan. He feeds it to Harper. From the top of the key. And that is good. Harper's got 7.
He's found a rhythm here in this second quarter, guys. He looks good.
Stockton against Harper. 1:57 left to play here in the half. The dish now to Anderson. 6 to shoot. Gives him the lead pass. Kept alive. Here's Carr. The second chance bucket is good.
And defensively, you've got to try to keep the ball on the perimeter.
Yeah, he's not going to miss those, not often anyway. The defense has to muscle up and deny him that position to have a chance.
Come get it.
Kerr can't hit.
That's the shot he was looking for. I'm surprised he didn't get it to fall.
And Stockton, here we go. That one goes. Count it. Stockton's got 8 here in the quarter.
And with the defense playing that well, the double clutch was the only way he was going to get that ball off.
Anderson against Jordan. Good look. Wennington. And he finishes nicely on the layup. He has 6.
And they are just pounding them on the offensive glass. Defense getting outworked here.
And you see it on the stat sheet. I mean, it shows up there. They've got to do something to cut down on these second chance buckets. I mean, part of defense is finishing the defense with the rebound.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Good strength there. Just barely off with that attempt.
I don't think you can fault him right there. A lot of contact on that one.
The Jazz have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. The first free throw is good. Karl Malone's checked in for the Jazz. Hornacek comes in for John Stockton. Simpkins, he's checked in for the Bulls. Pippen comes in for Michael Jordan. Good on both. .46 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pippen, defended by Anderson. It's Pippen with the drive. Good on the shot. Pippen's got 10 points in the game.
You know, they've really made the best of their chances down the middle of the lane here.
Yeah, they haven't met much resistance down in the paint, so I think you've got to continue to pound the ball down low.
Longley grabs the miss.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Kerr kicks to Harper. Fires the 3, and that one's good. 10 points for him.
This has all been about him this quarter. I mean, their lead is safe if he keeps up this kind of play.
Malone, a screen on Kerr. Here's Isley, and he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Isley's got 6 points in the quarter.
When the defense really has to pick it up here, guys, they allowed themselves to get picked too easily.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's the Bulls opening up a huge gap. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Now, presented by Sprint.
This is 2K Sports. I hope your week is off to a good start on this Monday. A tremendous start for the Bulls. And look at all those rejections, erasing easy looks, just making it hard around the rim. An unbelievable half from Michael Jordan. Consistent shooting from the field, making well over 65% of his shots. Not a lot of guys put up a half a basketball like that. And for the Jazz, it's been all hustle. They've been making smart passes, protecting their possessions. Fundamental basketball's a beautiful thing to watch. John Stockton with a tremendous first half. He's got a dozen points. He's been dynamic on both ends of the court, finding teammates, playing tough D on the other end. That'll be all for this episode. It's in the books. I'm all done reading. Thanks so much for watching. Enjoy the second half.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
Yeah, the points have really come in bunches for him so far, and not really a surprise because you know exactly what he can do.
Well, he's been in the groove all game long, Steve, and not too many hiccups in regards to his shooting, but we also have come to expect this from him, so we're not surprised by it.
Now Harper. Pass to Jordan. Longley down low. Defended by Foster. Longley with the bucket.
Boy, you can't just let a team run amok on you inside the paint like that. You got to show some fight and some force.
It's one of my favorite words, Clark, amok. They are running amok. It's time for them to start playing harder defensively.
Dishes it to Hornacek. Rebound by the Bulls. Jordan's got 6 rebounds in the game. It's Pippen with the drive. Back to Jordan. The 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. And now it's up to 25 points for Michael Jordan. And here are the Jazz now. Now here's Stockton. 15 points in the game. He passes to Keefe. Kicks to Foster. Longley on him. Foster dishes to Malone. Can't hit. Rodman with the defensive effort.
Now, he was right there, but the defensive pressure forced that miss.
Well contested. That really made it a tough shot.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Stockton against Pippen. Passes it to Keefe. And there's the feed to Malone. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Foster. And easy 2 points on the layup. Foster's got his second basket.
Well, you just see them taking it strong into the paint over and over again.
Yeah, that really seems to be the strategy, partner. I mean, pound it inside.
Now here's Jordan. 25 points in the game.
The lift they've gotten from him today has been huge. I mean, he's been steady offensively and has helped them get out in front here so far.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Foster is screen on Harper. And Stockton, here we go. He feeds it to Foster. The basket is good, the assist from Stockton. Foster's got 6 points. And here is Jordan. 27 points for him. Rodman with a screen on Keefe. For 3, Pippen. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Fellas, they are heating up from outside now.
Yep, of their last 5 hoops, 3 of them have come from long range.
Now here's Stockton. 15 points in the game. Back to Malone. Rebound by the Bulls. Rodman's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Deflects the pass and stolen by Stockton. And here's Hornacek. All sorts of time. That's good. He's got 8. Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Jordan against Hornacek. Now the pass to Longley. Outside Pippen. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Rodman with a screen on Hornacek. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, he's a matchup nightmare defensively. Even the best offensive players in the league have a tough time scoring against him.
And Steve, you look at him, he is a banger. I mean, he really enjoys the physical aspect of the game.
That free throw, no good. A different look for Utah. Ostertag comes in for Foster. And it's Anderson in for Keefe. And a change for the Bulls. Wennington, he's checked in for Luke Longley. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Finally a miss, but still 4 for 5 shooting to start this third quarter.
Hornacek passes to Ostertag. And that one's good.
You know, the defense has to prevent the ball from getting down into that area if they're going to be successful, guys.
Malone with the steal. Fast break, here come the Jazz. Stockton with it. He's picked up by Pippen. Stockton kicks to Malone. With the fadeaway. He dishes it to Anderson. Tries again. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
The Jazz shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. That free throw good from Anderson. Isley's checked in for John Stockton. Then for the Bulls, Simpkins, he's checked in for Wennington. Kukoc comes in for Dennis Rodman. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Ron Harper. So he gets them both. Now here's Jordan. He's got 27. It's Pippen on the wing. Puts up a three. Malone with the rebound. And Utah has possession. Feeds to Anderson. Sinks that one from the post. And here are the Bulls now. Jordan inside. Hornacek covering. Off the drop step. And Jordan gets it to go. Jordan's got 29 in the game.
Got such a good feel for his shot today, in a really good groove.
And the Jazz call time here. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they've got to figure out how to contain it.
Luke Longley's checked in for Simpkins. Hornacek outside. He kicks it to Malone. Over Kukoc. Kukoc with the defensive effort.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's gone wrong with him this quarter. He's really falling off.
Here's Pippen. Good. Pippen's got 15 points. And the Jazz with possession here. Here's Isley. 6 points for him. And Malone backing in. Anderson. He passes it to Isley. Gets it to go. 8 points for him. Here's Kerr. 12 points for him. Pass to Longley. Outside Pippen. A three ball. Pippen missing again. And here's Utah. To the inside. Anderson. Goes back up. The rebound by Jordan. Jordan's got his 7th rebound here tonight. For three, Kerr. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Kerr's got 15.
Well, he did a nice job of getting himself into just enough of an open area to find that spot for his shot.
Back to Malone. Guarded by Kukoc. Hornacek from long range. It's hauled in by Pippen. Pippen's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Kukoc dishes to Kerr. Hornacek with the steal. Shoots over Pippen, and it's blocked. Gets it to go. He's got 16.
That's 4 of their last 5 buckets now coming in the paint area.
They're in attack mode right now, barreling in there with bad man intentions.
Now here's Kukoc. 8 points for him. And Jordan gets it to go.
He's been so valuable for this team with plays like that one.
Now Kerr. It's stolen by Kerr. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. And then Pippen slams it in.
Rock that rim. Gotta love that enthusiasm, folk.
Not only, Clark, did he rock the rim, he decided to hang around a bit for that one, too. I love it.
What a finish. That was just gorgeous.
That was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Sprite. He feeds it to Anderson. Cannot hit.
You know, I get the feeling he's pressing here a bit. There's a fine line between being intense and focused and being aggressive and pressing. And right now, he's pressing and hasn't found his rhythm in this game.
Fast break. Here come the Jazz. That's good. Isley's got 10 points.
Another turnover and another hoop the other way.
You know, a lot of the points they've given up, guys, have been the result of turnovers, and when you turn it over, there's no way to set your defense. Better offense will lead to better defense because you do have a chance to get set.
And the shot is good. Anderson's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
He wasn't able to get his name in the score sheet in the first half, but he looks like he's starting to find his comfort zone here.
And Jordan gets it to go. And Utah has possession. Here's Isley. 10 points for him. And that one's good. Isley's got 6 here in this quarter.
And all 10 of their last points have come inside the paint, so defensively you've got to make an adjustment.
Yeah, and you got to do a little more to stop it, too. I mean, it's coming way too easy for them. At some points, you just got to buck up and say it's not going to happen.
Man, offensive execution has been the story here, just playing beautiful basketball.
And, guys, you can see it in their advantage in field goal percentage. I mean, you get high-quality shots, you're usually going to shoot well. They're playing outstanding basketball.
So it's the Jazz now after the Bulls pick up 2. Clock at 6. Shot, high post. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Well-contested shot there.
And that's the key defensively. You got to make them work for it, challenge every shot.
Pippen. The shot no good. And Utah the other way now. Here's Isley. He's got 12. Got that one on the move. Isley's got 14 points for the game. Now Kerr. The drive by Jordan. Kicks it out to Kerr. Fires from deep. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got his 7th assist in the game. Here's Isley. 14 points for him. There's the dish to Anderson. Dishes to Malone. Guarded by Kukoc. Fader on the way. It's good on the putback. He's got 6.
They are in attack mode right now. That's 10 straight points, guys, all coming inside the paint.
And Steve, if I'm them, I'd keep going right to the heart of that defense like they have been until they do something about it. If they don't offer resistance, take everything you can get in there. That's now 6 straight points off open threes. Get a hand up, fellas. Pay attention to the scouting report.
Well, you know how quickly things can go south when you start giving up wide open looks to this team.
Now here's Malone. He's got 16. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Foster's checked in for Ostertag. Carr comes in for Karl Malone. Keefe is checked in for Anderson. And it's Stockton in for Jeff Hornacek. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Wennington is checked in for Longley. Rodman comes in for Scottie Pippen. Bushler's checked in for Michael Jordan. And it's Harper in for Steve Kerr. Harper against Stockton. Pulls it from the elbow. Harper's shot's good. Harper's got 12 in the game. Stockton with it. He's got 15. 1:11 left to play in the third. Passes to Carr. 6 on the shot clock. Stockton outside. Elbow shot. And the jumper falls for him. Harper with the ball. 12 points for him. The pass to Wennington. Kicks it to Kukoc. He passes to Bushler. Now the feed to Rodman. It's deflected, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Anderson, he's checked in for the Jazz. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Jordan's checked in. Jordan with the screen on Keefe. Clock at 2. Rebound, Utah. Foster's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Stockton. The rebound by Jordan. Chicago with the ball. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Stolen by Anderson. Stockton against Harper. Stockton passes to Keefe. Back to Stockton. He gathers. The kick out to Anderson. And no good trying to get that one. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Bulls just dominating this one. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. So as we get rolling here in the fourth quarter, let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, for our Sprite Uncontainable game. Doris?
And Kevin, for that great stretch the Bulls put together, they get the Uncontainable Game Award. Something must have been said about defense at halftime because they came out and locked things up in the third quarter. A great effort on D, and it has them sitting pretty here in the fourth.
Doris, thanks. And I think we can all agree the whole flow to their game sort of gelled at that point. Don't you think, Steve?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, Kevin. Everything came together for them all at once. I mean, their shots started dropping one after another at one end, and then at the other end, they went into lockdown mode defensively.
Yeah, it was truly a good stretch for them, Steve. All they needed were a few things to kind of click into place, and then they were rolling on all cylinders.
And here are the Bulls now. Harper the pass to Wennington. Shot misses. So it's Utah now. Carr sets a screen. He dishes it to Williams. Feeds to Davis. From 15 feet away, that's good. Davis has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Jazz. And here's Smith. Tipped away. Fast break, here come the Jazz. Carr the pass to Davis. Good. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Another turnover leading to a bucket.
Yeah, they've made the most of all these chances they've gotten from turnovers. I mean, it's really fueling their offense right now.
Harper with the ball. Pass to Wennington. Back to Harper. Pushes up. There's the bucket. Good.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Utah with the ball. Here's Isley. He kicks it to Davis. Outside Williams. And there's the pass to Carr. Shot is blocked. 4 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. Kept alive. Outside for Davis. Pass to Jones. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Here's Bushler. He's guarded by Davis. The rebound by Isley. And they will call over the back on the play.
Sometimes you see around the league, and I think a lot of teams are guilty of this, star players racking up more and more minutes early in their career. And it starts to take its toll on players. And you know, I think they're starting to break down sooner these days.
Foster's checked in for Jones. And a change for the Bulls. Steve Kerr's checked in for Ron Harper. Here's Isley. From 18 feet away, Bushler with the rebound. Well, it certainly seems to be the case, Steve, seeing players log heavy minutes. Part of it is the coaches, want to keep their job. The other part is the players just don't want to come out. They want to keep going. And I think that if he feels okay, the coach has got to have some feel there himself. What is best for the team and best for the player.
Well, and sometimes, we make too much of minutes played because it's also about the practice and rest in between games. And so I think some coaches are able to still play guys big minutes and keep them healthy by limiting their practice reps and making sure that the program for conditioning and recovery is a strong one. So there's ways to do it, but you got to stay on top of it.
Wennington, Carr covering for 3, Kerr, and again, Chicago, no good. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Spins to the middle, and the layup is up and in. Kerr's got 20 points.
I like the way they got the ball inside there.
Smith against Davis. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter.
I'll tell you what, I like the introduction of the zone defense about a decade ago because it cleaned up the game. It used to be with the illegal defense call that they had, teams would just rely heavily on isolation plays and clearing sides of the floor. The zone means you can't do that as much, so you have to be much more strategic in your approach offensively.
Here is Carr. Another miss by Utah.
That's one he knows he should have made.
Throws up the alley-oop. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
Stupendous. I love that word. Save that one. The word and the jam. I want to see it again.
Just beautiful.
You can't top that. I love the alley-oop play. So much fun to watch.
Well, the worry with the zone, Steve, is we were just talking about, is that it would lead to too much bunkering from teams, but it hasn't really been the case we've seen so far.
No, it hasn't. Really, it's been used, I think, as it should be. Kind of an alternate look, change in strategy. The best teams use it periodically, not as a steady diet. But you mix it in there, and I think you can use it to great effect.
So it's the Jazz now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And Stockton, here we go. Foster. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton. Stockton's got 6 assists in the game.
How about on Harper?
Smith against Stockton. Here's Harper. And he zips to the basket and lays it in. Here's the Jazz with the ball.
This is a very interesting area, the topic of sleep science. We've talked about it before, and as the studies continue, the results just get more and more compelling. Researchers now say that athletes should get 9 to 10 hours of sleep a day. They say it improves reaction time, cognitive function, and releases natural growth hormones to improve recovery. So sleep in, young fellas, sleep in.
Well, you talk about the need for good sleep. A study showed that Stanford players who got adequate sleep shot 9 percentage points better from three-point range and from the free throw line. Steve, Clark, I'm looking at you guys. You could have had monster numbers.
Hey, I tried to tell my wife all those years when we were raising young kids, honey, I need 9 to 10 hours of sleep tonight. You've got to be the one to get up and feed them.
Well, last season with the condensed schedule, we saw a lot of college players choose to return to college to avoid the uncertainty. For those who came out, in some ways it was an advantage. They often saw more playing time as coaches looked down their benches because of the condensed schedule.
Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. Both free throws good from Anderson. And you mentioned the valuable playing time for the rookies, Clark. Also, don't forget a lot of journeyman, Steve. Journeyman veteran players took deals abroad.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Guys went to Europe or China and then did not return for the NBA season. So that did open up some minutes for some younger players, and it was fun to watch. We saw some guys have a real impact on the league in their first years. Guys like Irving and Rubio and Fareed, Kawhi Leonard in San Antonio, even Isaiah Thomas, the last pick of the draft. He made a big impact in Sacramento.
Now here's Stockton. Anderson passes to Carr. From 13.
Defensive foul. Shooting for Utah. Aaron at the line for 2.
That's good from Keefe.
Boy, a perfect half at the free throw line for them. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
Yeah, that's keeping them close. It's going to take a full effort here in the second half, but they've got to continue to knock down these free throws.
Keefe hits them both. And the Bulls with possession. Here's Harper. The rebound by Anderson.
Boy, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
And Stockton, here we go. From the paint. Rebounded by Wennington.
I like the work there, contesting that shot that looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic.
What a half they're having from beyond the arc. It's getting ridiculous.
And there's no reason they shouldn't keep attacking from out there. I mean, they've got it going on in a big way now.
A terrific shot on the turnaround.
Attacking the paint again and again.
You know, they're getting whatever they want. I mean, 8 straight points coming inside.
Here's Harper. And powered down the Jam.
How about that elevation? Man, some major hops and vertical there.
That's your point guard right there, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable, aren't they? Some of the best athletes in the world playing that position.
Amazing. These guys able to create and dominate.
Here is Stockton. The Bulls getting the bucket. Hit his foot. And it's being called a kickball.
Well, one of the rule changes that the league has implemented recently, you see those pump fakes where the defender jumps in the air and then the offensive player jumps into him and heaves the ball at the basket. That's not supposed to be a shooting foul anymore.
Simpkins, he's checked in for Williams.
He's really flipped the script with his performance here in the second half.
Now Harper. Simpkins passes to Bushman. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Simpkins, Harper, defended by Anderson. Antoine Carr grabs the miss. Going back to that change that Clark just talked about, Steve, on that play, it's only supposed to be a foul if the player has started the shooting motion at the time of contact.
Yeah, and I actually haven't seen a huge change in the way the game is whistled in that regard, but I do like the fact that the officials have the leeway to not reward a guy for making kind of a really awkward play that really isn't that related to the game of basketball.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. The Bulls getting the bucket. He feeds it to Anderson. First free throw is good. And the Jazz with some changes. Foster's checked in for Ostertag. And Isley subbed in for John Stockton. Both free throws good from Anderson.
You know, the NBA is always trying to get games sped up in the final minutes, but it's a tough one because there's so many timeouts. So one of the things the league did in terms of rule changes is they did a two-horn buzz to get timeouts ending on time. They basically give teams an advance warning and then a final horn.
Isley, good.
Boy, they're doing a nice job, a really good job of getting second chances here. And that's a great way to cut into that lead. I mean, nothing is more demoralizing to a defense than putbacks.
Harper against Anderson. Gets the bucket. Harper's got 10 points here in the second half. Well, and as the two-horn rule you mentioned, Steve, it has seemed to have an effect on how the game is sped up.
And it should. I mean, I like that, Kevin, because there are a lot of stoppages these days. Plenty of timeouts late in games. We have instant replay as well. So anything that keeps the game moving and keeps the momentum going forward is, I think, a good thing.
Here's Isley. The Bulls getting the bucket. 3 on the clock. Over Harper. Kept alive. Anderson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And he knocks down the first one. He hits both from the stripe. Here's Smith. Got a piece of it. Here's Carr. Straight up. It's blocked.
And that's the way it's been. A big margin for them in the rebounding category.
You know, sometimes you got to get down and dirty and do the dirty work. And in this one, they've done it, and it's paid off on the scoreboard in a big way.
Here is Anderson. The quick look, no good that time.
That's not his shot there, guys. And whether you play D on him or not, he's usually going to miss that one.
Wennington passes to Smith. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
You know, it's interesting. The perception of the 2012 draft class has been all over the map. Initially, it was being touted as very deep. And then as teams got a look at players over the course of the college season a year ago, they felt it wasn't quite as strong as they thought it would be.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Greg Ostertag, he's checked in for Carr. Davis is subbed in for Anderson. Well, Steve, you brought up the draft class. There was the obvious strength of it up top with, of course, Anthony Davis, but it got a little murky after that.
Yeah, I think Davis is a clear-cut future star in this league. After that, a lot of very good players who, we'll just have to see them develop and see how they unfold as their careers go on. But I think the draft will ultimately be looked at as a very deep one that brought a lot of good players to the NBA.
Kept alive. Simpkins gets the bucket.
Kevin, nice high percentage look right there.
Here's Isley. Ostertag, a screen on Harper. Dishes to Foster. He passes it to Keefe. The dish to Foster. Just 5 to shoot. Passes it to Isley. Shoots over Harper. Buechler with the rebound. Buechler's got his 3rd rebound tonight. The pass to Wennington. Here's Buechler. Takes the 3. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Way too much time and space on that 3. He'll make that one all the time.
Well, it's a warm-up jumper, Steve, the kind that you could knock down still to this day. And you're one of the best all-time three-pointers we've had in the NBA. But you've got to at least run at a guy and try to challenge and distract his shot.
Here is Keefe. The Bulls knocking down the 3. Here's Ostertag. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
His team has to tighten up inside. Way too many easy hoops in the lane.
Yep, that's 5 straight buckets they've given up from the key now, and it's hurting them.
Harper kicks to Smith. Shoots a 3. Rebound, Utah.
Boy, the defense just backing off, begging him to take that shot.
Davis inside. He's guarded by Harper. And Davis can't get it to go. Smith against Foster. Passes it to Simpkins. Gives him the lead pass. It's stolen by Davis. Smith against Foster. Misses the jumper, and they can't get anything on the break. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Here's Harper. Kept alive. There's the pass to Buechler. Second chance shot. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. The Jazz making a switch here. Carr's checked in. Steve Kerr's checked in for the Bulls. Buechler's gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. 7-second difference, shot in game clock. Here's Davis. Off target with his 3.
Well, not much they can do at this point.
Nope, playing for pride, trying to finish strong for pride's sake.
Here's Buechler. The clock now can just run out for the Bulls. Kerr's shot is good.